Alright, time to relax.
Where you going? You're lost. Dollar Tree
Next
has
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
If that intro relates to you in any way, stick around, because in this video I'm going to break down a few problems that video games have today. So, for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to divide video games into two categories, single player and multiplayer. Single player games have actually been pretty good lately. What? Ew, not you. The first issue is specifically for multiplayer video games. You see, multiplayer games combine a group of players into the same lobby where they can duke it out until there is a winner. All the game needs to do is get players at a similar skill level so the match is fair. Which, let's be honest, they suck at this. I've been playing a lot of Valorant lately, and the game divides the players into ranks, which represent your skill level. Iron being doggy stinky poo poo, and Radiant being really good players that probably smell like doggy stinky poo poo. But underneath all this, the game is also tracking your MMR. This is some arbitrary number that takes into account everything. How accurate you are, how many times you die, how many kills you get, etc., etc. The game uses this MMR to dictate how much you move up when you win, and how far you fall when you lose. This ensures that your rank in the game is a representation of your true skill. The game will then take players of similar ranks, throw them into a lobby, and a fun, balanced, exciting match will take place. What the? 64 kills?
I can't fucking compete!
Yeah, so although this system may make sense on paper, there are many issues with it and many ways to get around it. Secondly, skill-based matchmaking will always lead to stagnation. What do I mean by that? Well, when most players first start playing a new game, they will climb a few ranks and then plateau. Most of them keep trying to improve. They may shoot in the practice range, watch some YouTube videos, and keep grinding the game. Pretty soon they're hitting more headshots, they know the maps, but their rank remains the same. This is partly due to everyone else doing the same stuff they are, getting better. You see, most new games have a player base that looks like this. Not many bad players, but not many good players. Most find themselves in this middle area. And as the game gets older, you would expect the player base to slowly move towards Platinum, then Diamond, right? Well, they don't. All of these players will be Silver and Gold forever, even though they are improving at the game. This is called Elo... What's going on? What the? Oh, come on.
Welcome to Elo.
Yeah, I know where I am, and I want to leave.
You can't leave. You are destined to be Gold 2 forever.
Then I quit. I'm out. This game isn't even fun anymore anyways.
Sure, yeah, totally. You can quit, but you might miss out on your chance to earn Season's top 2 Battle Pass item.
I don't care about some dumb...
Are you sure you don't want to keep playing just a little longer? That's what I thought.
This wraps into my next issue, monetization. Within the last 10 years, gaming companies have only learned one thing. They can make more money after the game is purchased than they do when you purchase the game itself. Oh, no. Fortnite, Battle Pass, EA, loot boxes. There's a CSGO stock market. Overwatch 2 is basically Overwatch 1 with a bigger store. Call of Duty had loot boxes, but now has a Battle Pass. Look, this has not all been bad, but it does result in one major issue. Game developers do not have to make good games. They just have to get you hooked. Back in the good old days, a developer was dependent on how many hard copies of the games that they sold, and if players loved that game enough to buy the next one. This means that every game had to be perfect in order to sell as many copies as possible and build their reputation. There was no way for them to monetize anything you did after buying the game. But now, all you need to do is...
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the...
Instead of one player only being worth $60 to a company, they can milk their player base for hundreds and even thousands of dollars. All they need to do is keep the game good enough that the game doesn't die off. They can lose half their player base and still be more profitable than they used to be. So what does this mean for the future of gaming moving forward? You're screwed! They are making more money than ever! The current model clearly works, and they're gonna keep doing it! Forever! Despite these issues, multiplayer games can still be enjoyable, especially when you are trying a new game or playing with friends.
Hey, check this one out, check this one out.
You are already seeing a lot of games limit their stores to cosmetic items only to avoid any pay-to-win situations, and I have hopes that they will slowly tweak their matchmaking algorithms to promote balanced teams and a healthy competitive environment. But we will have to wait and see.